Hello and welcome back to higher integration, lesson number 6, definite integrals. So as we've said a few times in previous videos, why on earth do we integrate? In higher maths, we generally integrate to find the area between a curve and the x-axis. So here I have the curve y equals 5x squared, which is the parabola, that's in red. So if I wanted to find the area between the curve and the x-axis between x equals 1 and x equals 3, which I've highlighted here. So x equals 1 is the blue line, x equals 3 is the green line. Now, unfortunately, I've not worked out how to shade in this region here, but if I integrate 5x squared dx between 1 and 3, this is the area here that I would find out. So anywhere underneath the parabola between 1 and 3. Okay, so there's a green line there, the blue line there. The region enclosed between the x-axis and that parabola is what I would be finding out if I integrated 5x squared dx between 1 and 3. Okay, so how would I go about doing that? Well, let's have a look. So I would say I'm integrating between 1 and 3. And then I'll just integrate as I normally would. So add 1 to the power, divide by the new power. Now we do not need a constant of integration when we're doing this because we have definite limits. We're definitely going between 1 and 3 here. So the difference being we would use a square bracket. Okay, it must be a square bracket. That is the international notation to show that we've integrated. And then we put the 1 and the 3 at the end. So this is called the upper limit and the lower limit. So 3 is the upper limit, 1 is the lower limit. Okay, notice they're here as well. So once I've done that, to find that area, all I do is I substitute 3 in, I substitute 1 in, and I subtract the lower from the upper. Okay, so the value given by the lower limit, I subtract that from the value given by the upper limit. So we have 45 minus 5/3, which is 43 1/3. Again, what have I done there? What is 43 1/3? 43 1/3 will be the number of square units enclosed by this parabola, and the line x equals 3, which is the green line, and the line x equals 1, which is the blue line. Okay, again, I'd like to be able to shade in that region so I could really show you what I'm talking about, but unfortunately, I don't know how to do that. Right, let's have a quick look at number 2. So integrate, find the integral between 0 and 2 of x cubed plus 3x squared dx. So again, I integrate, just as we have been doing. We do not need a constant of integration when doing a definite integral. A definite integral being when the values are there on the integral sign. Integrate, square brackets, 2 for the upper limit, 2 for the upper integral, 0 for the lower integral. Substitute in those values. So 2 into x to the 4 over 4 and into x cubed. Then put 0 in, evaluate both and subtract, and we get an answer of 12. Okay, so we're not asked to find the area in the question, it just says find the integral, so there's no units on the answer there. And there's a couple more to look at. I will do a separate video for those ones.